Hey there, I'm Daniel and welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk to you about our negative thoughts, how much they're affecting us, and how much they're holding us back. It is estimated that the average person has between 12,000 and 60,000 thoughts, and 80% of those are negative. We as humans, we are wired to have negative thoughts. Every single person experiences those. From the moment that we feel insecure, that we feel that we're not enough, that are lame, that we're never going to reach our goals or whatnot, those moments are those feelings, those thoughts, what are holding us back. And I know firsthand, I know for experience that I've been dealing with this my entire life. Every single time that I'm thinking about doing something that I feel from the inside that is going to possibly change my life, first thing I think is, why bother? Why would I try to do something if I know that at the end of the day, I'm not going to obtain the results that I'm envisioning or that I want to get? We are going to experience that. You're probably doing that at this moment, and me making this video for you and trying to give you my perspective on how I've been dealing with this issue in the past, and even now I'm having thoughts of why I'm making this video, why I'm doing this or why I'm doing that, why bother. I want to give you today some techniques and some tips that have helped me overcome the negative thoughts. One of them is the awareness. Be aware when those negative thoughts show up. Let's say, for instance, you want to learn to play an instrument. But the fact that you're thinking, oh, that person, that musician, that friend of mine is so proficient, why bother trying now? I'm never gonna get to that level. Just that is your body responding to something that is new. When your body is not familiar with a new activity, with a new thing that you want to do, then it enters that fight or flight mode. We tend to flee. We tend to quit before even begin. So next time you feel that, because you're going to feel that and you're going to think that, just be aware. Hey, that's a thought. I want you to challenge those thoughts. Question the accuracy. Well, are those thoughts true? So be aware. The negatives are going to be in your head the entire time. In fact, as I said, 80% of our thoughts are negative, and apparently 95% of our thoughts are repetitive. So whatever you think today, you're probably going to think about it tomorrow, and you probably even thought about it yesterday. It's that crazy. So it takes time, it takes patience for you to build that level of awareness, the level of confidence that, hey, doesn't matter what I think, doesn't matter what my fears are, because that fear comes from the unknown. That fear comes from what you're not familiar with. Why would you try something that you don't know what the outcome is going to be? But guess what? We have done this our entire life. And I can give you an example that we all experience. We all fail a million times, right? That we were able to overcome, and we're here today. And that's when you were a baby, you were a toddler, and you were learning how to walk. You fell thousands of times. But you never ever thought, not even once, just because you were not conscious enough, you never thought, you know what, this walking thing might not be for me. I will never learn how to walk. You never thought about it. The same way that when we were learning how to read, it was painful for a lot of us. At least for me, I was a very slow learner. And I remember I was just crying every time when my mom was with me and teaching me how to read. And we probably thought at some point, well, we're never going to be able to read, and then we're never going to be able to ride. Maybe we're never going to be able to drive a car. But guess what? Life has taught us that we fall once, we get up. But another thing besides being aware and challenge those, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, because we are not going to have perfect days. We're going to have days that we feel overwhelmed, that we try to remain positive. We're trying to battle those demons inside our head. We're going to try to tell ourselves we can do this, and then when we won't be able to that day, that doesn't mean that we cannot do it the day after or the day after that. So be kind to yourself. The moment you feel the biggest fear, the moment you feel the biggest self-doubt, that's the moment that you need to realize, I need to do this. Because that be comfortable by being uncomfortable. That's when we grow. And once you start doing it, you will realize it wasn't that bad after all. It was all in my head. It has happened to me in the past, and I regret a lot of things I didn't do in the past. But I know better now, and whenever I start having those thoughts, I try to push forward. I try to ignore them. Not ignore them. I'm aware of those, but then I try to just try not to listen to them. Now, am I successful all the time by doing that? Absolutely not. Many times I feel confident until the moment comes, and then I freeze. I freak out. I feel, nervous. I feel anxious. I feel fear, and I don't do anything. But I don't beat myself up, right? I try to be kind with myself. You know what? You didn't get it today. You're gonna get it tomorrow. And one more thing, don't compare yourself to others. I've been a victim of that. I compare myself so many times with other people. The comparison is the thief of joy. As simple as that. We cannot be happy if we're trying to be as good, as handsome, as popular, as great as somebody else. Whether we know the person or not, we ourselves, what we need to strive for is to be better than ourselves yesterday. I need to be better than Daniel was yesterday. And tomorrow is I'm gonna be better than Daniel today. And celebrate your victories. Celebrate your victories no matter how small they are. I know it's hard. I know that it's easier said than done. And it has taken me years to be able to get to a point where I am now. And I'm far from where I want to be. I still have a long journey ahead of me. But I wanted to share these feelings, these thoughts, these techniques with you. Even if nobody watches this video and only one person takes one small thing out of this video, it would be worth it. Because I know how hard it is to be dominated by fear, by negative thoughts, by feeling that you're not good enough. Whatever you want to do with your life, whatever dreams you have, go and achieve them. Go and pursue them. Go after them. And just be aware and keep in mind that those thoughts are always, and I mean always, going to be there. But just be aware of them. Challenge them. Keep a certain level of kindness to yourself. Be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Have a positive beliefs and affirmations that you can and you will and you're capable of amazing things. And last but not least, celebrate your victories, no matter how small they are. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that you're not alone. A lot of us, a lot of people are going through struggles in life, from negative thoughts, from not feeling good enough, from feeling lame. But guess what? We can overcome this. You can overcome this. You have the power to do it. And I believe in you. Just hang in there, be patient, and it's going to be worth it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.